March the 17th, 2021. Do a quick walk around of the 1971 Duster Twister. Originally a 318 car with a 904 and a 7 1/4 rear end, which didn't last long. Inner and outer quarters replaced, front fenders replaced. Don't remember where we got them from. They were either new old stock, a couple pieces were new old stock, and then I think maybe AMD. Trunk, floor pan replaced. The car was rusted when we replaced the quarters. So everything here is nice and clean. There's no body damage. The paint job still looks pretty good, considering it was painted in 2001. And I've had it under a nice car cover and a whole bunch of moving blankets since then. And this is KM Blue. The car was originally B5 blue. When the guy shot it, though, we had the car completely stripped because of all the metal work that we were doing. Front and rear floor pans had been replaced. When we took the floor pans out, we found that some of the rails had rusted, so those were repaired and replaced also. So anywhere we found rust, we replaced it. This was in 2000. The car was in the body shop for about a year. The dash wasn't out of the car when we did this work, so some surface rust is still up here on the firewall, and especially down inside the inner front fenders. There's surface rust in there that needs to be covered up with something that's going to prevent that from getting any worse. The car has been in a garage since it came out of the paint shop, and the garage is heated and cooled most of the time. This car now has 8 3/4 rear, 391 gears, still has 14-inch wheels and tires all the way around. Drum brakes everywhere. That needs to change to disc up front. So you see everything here looks relatively clean. I did just replace the master cylinder a few months ago for the drum brakes because I was trying to get brakes on the car before we started moving it around. This is the firm feel, very fast ratio steering box. The front end was rebuilt using PST urethane components for the most part, and a sway bar was added. This was also right at the same time we were doing the body and paint and everything. Don't have the shark's tooth grille. This Duster came with the standard horizontal . And I'm going to leave it that way for right now. I do like the shark tooth, but there's certain pieces on the car that are sort of personal that I'm going to keep. For example, the steering wheel. I know the trend is to use tough wheels or wood grain or something, but I want to send this off to the steering wheel guy and have him restore it. I feel like it's an integral part to the car, and when I used to drive it when I was 16 and 17, and I really just don't want to get rid of it. Headliner's in good shape, but we have a replacement one from year one, as we do carpet and jute and firewall padding, the separator for the back, and the new package tray. There's one door, the driver's door. I'm going to flip the camera so you can see the passenger door on the inside. That's painted, the KM Blue. The painters forgot to do the driver's door. They did prep it. You can see where it's been wet sanded and it's ready to shoot, but I know that they worked all night long when they shot it because that's the only time they could get access to the booth, so we'll forgive them for that. We'll just have to get that taken care of later. Alright, so let me back up and give an overall shot here. Okay, more to come.